What's up everybody? Welcome back. I haven't made a YouTube video in about 10 months, but today we're going to make a YouTube video about this. This is my 2012 Ford Fusion SE, and we're going to go over all of its weird quirks and its features, and just a little bit about the car. We're going to talk about it, what features it has on it, what mods I've done to it. We're going to start off with the powertrain. So let's pop the hood. Alright, so here's our engine. So this is the 2.5 liter engine option for this car. It produces a decent amount of power, but it's nothing amazing, but it's not bad at all. It's paired to a 6-speed transmission that you can shift manually through SST on the inside. In terms of what mods I've done engine-wise, I haven't done too many. I replaced the battery with a Duracell high-performance battery. That's for some future stuff coming. I just want to make sure that I had a good battery and my old battery was going out. And I've changed the oil with some Mobil 1 Performance synthetic oil, as well as put a K&N filter on it. I have a new air filter that I'm going to put in soon, as well as 4 new spark plugs that I just haven't put them in. They're from Bosch Iridium, so it will be fairly nice. If we shut the hood here, we can go to the back of the car. I consider this a drivetrain mod, even though it's really not. If you want to look down here, we had the muffler cut off, so this is a muffler delete car. Now, I'm not expecting it to sound amazing, but it does sound pretty good. Alright, let's start with the exterior of this car. So it's painted in tuxedo black, which I really like. And then I have my hood signature right here with my name on it, which is a really nice look. I really like that. This car was in an accident before I had it, so it's got some damages here and there, and I fixed a good portion of it, but there is still some remnants of it. Right down here, there's a little crack in the front bumper. It's nothing too big. I'm debating on doing a drifter stitch to it to fix it up. You see this whole thing's a little bit loose right there, but not enough to make me want to replace the bumper just yet. This car has the chrome accents. I don't know how I feel about those, but they're there. We've also got the 18-inch rim package from the factory, which are really nice rims. I do like how these rims look. Another thing that I've done up here is I changed the tint, I didn't change it. I put some tint over the side markers and changed them from the bright orange into a more black look, which I really like. Alright, so the next notable piece about this car is we're going to go over this side of the car. So during the accident, most of the damage was to this side of the car. Like I said, it wasn't a big accident, it was just a lot of little things that went missing. So the wheel center caps were gone. These rims are really hard to find center caps for, apparently, so I ordered 2 used ones. They don't look the best, but I do have a plan to possibly plastic dip these rims in the future, so it will kind of cover up all of the ugliness of these center caps that I ordered, but it's all I could find. Literally, I could not find any more of these center caps. I also had to replace the mirror cap right here, so the mirror still has a little bit of damage on it, but I replaced the cap over it because it was missing after the accident. It just didn't exist anymore. Alright, let's move to the back of the car. So back here, the taillights were busted. I had to replace those, but I replaced them with some really, really nice Alpena Lighting taillights. They have the running light strip, some really nice brake lights that are also your turn signals, and just the regular reverse bulbs transferred over. I really love the look of this, and it really brings the car into 2020 and makes it look 1,000 times better. You can also see I have a variety of stickers back here. I really, really enjoy stickers, and I don't know why. Some people really don't like the stickers, but it's an addiction, and very unhealthy addiction at that. It has the wing on it from the Ford dealer. This is the factory wing that came on the car. Quite frankly, I don't see myself ever changing this wing. I really like how it looks. There's a little bit of a nick where I ran something over. We're not going to talk about that. And then on this side, there's kind of a giant gaping hole from the accident. And as for fixing that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I have thought about just fiberglassing it and painting over it and seeing how that looks. But let me know if you guys have any idea about this hole over here, because I am really open for suggestions on it. All right, now let's get to the inside of the car, and this is where you spend most of the time, so I've done my best to try to make the inside as comfortable as I can. And this car has a really great interior, surprisingly. So you see we've got the textured door panels and the same things on the seats. However, I have mine covered with some checkered pattern seat covers. You could see it's got the chrome accents on the inside to match the outside. Once again, don't know how I feel about the chrome just quite. I have added a heads-up display. The heads-up display is a great feature that is something that you should install on any car that you own, because really it changes your life. Mine is from Scosche and I love it. I could not recommend anything more. That is the #1 interior thing as well. But I also have added another thing up on my windshield, and that would be my black web dash cam. For $15, it even comes with its own SD card, and I just wired it through my headliner down to my cigarette lighter, which allowed me to get the wires hidden and make it look great. Another really great feature about this interior is the seats. The seats are bolstered on the side, which allows you to grip the inside of your seating way better and holds you in place pretty well. Really, it's a good driver experience. However, that leads me to my annoyances, and for that there's really only two with the interior. One is that the steering wheel is just a little bit too big, and I know that sounds crazy, but I kind of have a short torso, and you want to be sitting up higher in this car for better road feel, but at the same time, the steering wheel is so big that you want it lower, and it just seems a little bit too tall for optimal driver comfort. But that's just a little annoyance. Really, it's not a big deal. The other thing is something that you deal with every time you start the car, at least if you're like me, and that's the music. So the stereo in this car is great. It's got 4 speakers, it's got some bass speakers on the deck lid back there, and tweeters on the front doors. However, the Bluetooth connection on this is something that is insane. It has a USB port. The USB port only works with iPhones, and it only works half the time. And then for the Bluetooth, every time you start the car, you have to click Menu, select Source, and then Bluetooth Audio. It's a little annoyance, but it's fine, really, in the long run. The back of the Ford Fusion is also extremely spacious. It's got a decently sized back seat. It could be bigger, but it will fit just about any adult or child, obviously. I did add some like mood lighting to the roof, which is pretty cool. You turn it on through the front of the car in where you would normally keep your sunglasses. I can't wear sunglasses because I have glasses. So I wired that up in there, and I just flip the switch and it turns on the mood lighting for the back of the car. Okay, for just a second, let's talk about mods that I want to do to the car in the future and what is to come with the car. So all of the chrome trim in here, I really want to plasti dip this all blue, and I think it would give it a nice look. Another thing that I want to do in here is I want to get some of the floor lights. They make the floor lights that shine down, and you can change them to whatever color you want, and that would be something that I would definitely be interested in having in the car, because I think it would give it a nice, cool look. Possibly make that blue to match the plasti dip. In terms of exterior mods, I really want to possibly change these wheel color to black and doing a glossy plasti dip over the face of the wheel and leaving the inside like a graphite color. I think it would look really good. And while we're on the subject of wheels, I definitely want to paint my brake calipers a blue color. I think that would look great shining through a black wheel. Even if I don't do the wheel black, I want the blue calipers. As for all this chrome there and my front grille, I am very unsure about it. I kind of want to make it a glossy black. I do, however, want to get at some point the matching headlights to my tail lights back there. I'll show you what those look like. These headlights look great, obviously, but those ones just look awesome, you know? So the really big outside mod, or the other big outside mod, there's 2 of them, and it's that I was actually sponsored. So there's a company called Alpena Lighting that has decided to send me out an underglow kit for this car, and I'm so excited to get it. It's gonna be here tomorrow for me, so I'll try to get that video out as fast as I can on this underglow kit. It's going to look fantastic when I put it under there. I'm so happy that they've sponsored me, and I'm going to put their link to their product down in the description below. Now, another company has also decided that they were going to ship me out something for free, and I believe it's pronounced Alpena Lighting. They have decided they're going to ship me out a free set of headlights, not the housing, the bulb, and they're LED and they're supposed to be super bright, so we're going to take a look at those too, and those are supposed to be here on Friday. As for engine modifications, what do I have planned? Well, I would love to have a dress-up kit and give this engine base some blue accents. I think that would be awesome. And I also am debating at some point possibly replacing this intake with a cold air intake or a ram intake. I think it would be great. Unfortunately, I don't really see a turbo in this car's future just because that's a lot of work to put into a high mileage motor. This motor has around 128,000 miles, and quite frankly, I'm not sure that it could handle the turbo if we put one on there. Thank you everybody for watching this video. There's going to be more content coming soon. Hopefully this coronavirus ends soon so we can get some car shows going and some stuff like that. I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to like, comment, and share this with your friends too.